so gutting, boy. I feel like we've let everybody down. Everybody out there watching.
Sorry.
Again as well.
Sorry,
There
man.
they are, yeah! London's finest, it's the new...
Whoa. We can't say that. I mean, maybe if you two accepted our help last week, we'd be celebrating the biggest night of your careers. The new WWE Tag Team Champions.
But look at the bright side, boys. Now you can go back to planning your silly little musical.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna go get our titles back, okay?
Oh, we could just go now. How about that, eh?
Whoa. Hold up, boys.
Okay, time out. I think we can all agree that the SmackDown Tag Team division is red hot, right? Like a thermonuclear.
Look, let's look at the facts. DIY, you had a match with the Street Profits. What happened?
You lost. That's what happened.
Pretty Deadly, you had a match with the Street Profits. What happened there?
Respectfully, you also lost.
So the way we see it, looks like the Motor City Machine Guns are next in line for a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championship.
I think we are actually, and you know why?
We haven't had a
Let's go
rematch.
talk to Nick Aldis.
Let's do it.
Let's not waste time.
We never had.
No, we're gonna go talk to... No, you go talk.
We'll get back
Nick
to
doesn't want to
We
talk.
never had a
Have to get back to us.
No, he's
Hey
Nick.
man, doesn't matter about them. Doesn't matter about them. We'll get our shot. We'll get our shot again.
We'll get another shot.